And then piggybacking on yesterday's video about jerk sound guys, because I know I kind of went to bat for them. I got to go that way out of the gate because they're my boys. Now let's flip the script. You know, dude, if you're in a job, especially if you like got a house gig or something, and you're in a situation where you really don't know as much as what you're telling everybody you know, you're only doing yourself a disservice. Now, you can learn that way, but boy, if there's ever been a hard way to learn this business, that is it. You will get much further in this business by building a strong reputation of consistency and dependability. Well, JR, how do we get that? How do we get there without just being angry all the time? Well, the best thing to do is make sure you have enough staff on the job so not everything falls on your shoulders. And that's been a lesson I've had to learn the hard way, trust me, especially on thin budgets. You know, that's a whole nother video right there. But if you're just generally a jerk because you're kind of behind the eight ball, like I know a sound guy right now who, when things start going wrong, the first thing he does is blame the band. Like the band's doing something, or they're cupping the mic, or they're holding the mic toward the monitor, or, you know, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I know a bunch of ankle biter guys who have completely quit booking bands on wedges because of that reason, because they don't know how to mix wedges. They're not very good at it. They don't want to carry a wedge system around or another amp rack or, you know, 5 or 6 powered wedges or whatever. So they will only take work from bands that are all ears. I will be honest with you, I don't struggle with wedges at all, but in today's world, if there's a loud drummer and a whisper singer, you can be the best monitor engineer in the world, and I know some good monitor engineers that would agree with this. You're never going to get that vocal loud enough. The guy's got to project into the mic to give you something to work with there, you know? But I said that to say, even in my world, I tend to gravitate toward the bands that are all ears, specifically when there's tight budgets, because it's less work. It's less work having to haul around a whole nother system, because that's basically what you're doing, is hauling around a whole nother sound system for a monitor wedge system. And, you know, when you're only making $500 to $700 a night, you know, in a club gig, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Luckily, the bands in my area are catching on to that. So sound guys tend to be in a better mood. But I've got some followers that say every guy in their area are just freaking jerks, and they just hate even going out to play gigs when there's a house guy, because number one, they don't know what they're doing, and number two, they think they're the smartest guy in the room, and they really aren't. So if you could not do that, that would be kind of cool, you know.